talk about poetry. In poetry, what do you do? Do you write? Or do you also, yeah, well,
Yeah, in poetry, I wouldn't like for me. In poetry, as far if I maybe that in the way I express my feelings
yeah,
or the way I describe or I appreciate people.
yeah.
I want
So,
it's part of communication. In fact.
as a poet, I'm sure you're also a poet when writing the poem.
Yes.
Can you hit us with maybe 2 lines or 3 lines?
Of a poet
Yes.
based on
Anything. Look at the trees, or angazi phuma kuwe ukuthi ufuna ukuthini, but give us something so that we're also convinced ukuthi yazini he does.
so I should say a poet about anything. I like it.
Anything. Or if you've written a poem that's still stuck in your head, you can say it out.
I've
We
written
want to
like
see what are
many
you
poetries, you see.
yeah, but
So
convince
now
us with how
if I could like think of a one, I'm just thinking which one could it be? Because
okay,
I can't
while
say
you're thinking,
I can't say the best.
while you're thinking, let's just try and find something that you will tell us about in poetry. So before shooting, you said that you sometimes write for people so that they can utter it out. So how many poems have you given out, and do you charge people by wabangwala?
No, not yet. I haven't been like doing it as a business or
Yeah.
something. Maybe they say we have a crush on someone.
Yeah.
Then you talk to that person. Then you want words or you want to find a way of impressing that particular person.
Yeah.
That's where I comes in.
Yeah.
So then will ask me, now we are this far of the conversation. But then I feel like something is lacking there and there. You see. So I could give you a word or two, then you form a paragraph or sentence, depends. Some people they believe for them to express feelings, you have to write like a paragraph or two. But me, I don't write a paragraph anymore. Just 1, 2, 3 sentences are fine. What's really matters are those words you have written in that paragraph. I can write like the whole paragraph, but the only thing I'm talking about your smile, you're beautiful like a sun, like a yeah. But I'm talking about the very same word beautiful.
Yeah.
So
let's talk about you being a motivator. I tend to find it hard. How do you deal with being a motivator? Have you been like in a stage talking to other people?
yeah, I've done that like 3 to 4 times.
Yeah. Where were you based
The
in?
last time I was in Donmacher, I think it was a month ago or a few weeks, 3 weeks it was not yet.
And what were you talking about?
No, it was a family day, you see. So they invited me. Since like I know few people who work there.
Yeah.
So we were together back in high school. So they invited me to come and motivate. Because the Donmachera, first of all, Donmachera is a place of safety.
Yeah.
Social, it's a CYCC. Yeah, social development or child and youth care center.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me going there, I knew like what kind of people am I dealing with. You see, because there are people who have mostly actually they have like behavior issues, family issues. They have a problem with drinking. You see.
So you go there and motivate them about.
Yes, it was a family day, so I shouldn't mainly focus on why they are there. You see. So what matters the most is that it's family day. So everything I say should include them and family.
Oh, okay. So when did you discover, or when did you like being a motivator? When did you realize I'm a motivator? Probably I'll be giving out to the community and serving what I want. So is it something that you always wanted to do?
No, it feels like I was a church boy. So I used to like when maybe they say I used to be the one who collects the offering.
Yeah.
So after I thank, then I pray. You see. So for me, saying that today we've made 140, thank you, I thought isn't enough, especially for elders.
Yeah.
So elders, they need a supportive message before like you tell them everything.
Yeah.
So that's where it started. So I used to tell them, hey, we thank everyone for coming here. We really appreciate it. We hope next time you bring your friends and family. We really appreciate your presence. Yesterday we managed to make a 100 rand. Today we managed to double that amount. May God bless you. May God multiply where you take it from, and may God please protect us everywhere you go and stuff. You see, then after I pray, and when I pray, because of already I've said everything I want, so when I pray, it's only a short prayer. I just thank for the offering.
Yeah.
Then I go and sit down.
Then that's when. So when did that start?
The past, they used to tell me, no, we must come and join the Bible study.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, what for? We already have people there, so I don't want to come there to replace someone.
Yeah.
You see, because I don't want some people to lose their jobs because of me. He said, no, in life, like there's this thing called growth. So for you coming to Bible study, you're not replacing someone. It's for your growth. You have to grow not only physical but emotional and mental.
Yeah.
So then when I talk to him, I express myself, my feelings, how I feel, what I think. Because even before the service, when he prepares, how is he going to preach? He used to call me and tell me, because I remember the last time he was going to talk about feelings versus reason.
Yeah.
You see, so he asked me, what do I think of that topic? Then I said, yeah, I think it's the best topic because of that topic could change like a lot of lives. Because if you know what you do, maybe let's say, e.g., today I go out with friends. So when I go out with friends, I find out my friends, they have maybe something like 150 each because they afford that 150.
Yeah.
Then because of I feel like drinking too, so I go home, I check our monthly budget there for a share I check that 300. No, I'm making an example.
Hey, the way you want it seems like something new.
No, like a practical example that you understand.
Yeah.
Then it's a humble suppose as with because of I felt like drinking that particular time. Then next time masamvuka funeke siyinki imali ngithethe ngayiphuza. I didn't reason. I just felt, or maybe ngathi ngiwe practical example in case in a relationship. Kwenzeka ukwatisana ku relationship once wakwata, once you are able, you can say anything anyhow, you can do anything without reasoning because of how you feel. So in that way, I know you should be able to balance between our feelings and the reason, because feelings they come and go.
Yeah.
One thing for sure. And I can.
Do you believe in that say?
Yes, I would say
come and go.
Yeah, feelings they come and go. Because if sometimes you can find that in a relationship. I was once in a almost 5-year relationship.
Yeah.
In that 5-year relationship, we broke up like more than 50 times. You know why?
Why?
Because of we date, then there will be some moments where I know, like when I see you, like I get frustrated, like guessing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, exactly, because feelings are obvious. When I love you, we have feelings for each other. But at some point, siyaporana nje soyithuma feeling aphelile like manje kubona
okay, let's talk on your side. What makes you bored ngomuntu wakho?
That's why ngisho ukuthi ama-feeling ayafika ayahamba.
Ahamba kanjani? I don't understand ukuthi umuntu mawumthanda ahamba kuye ahambe kanjani. Like I don't understand. Now that you've said it, I want you to try and make me understand.
Ngathini? There's this say that if she loves you, she will come back.
Oh, so
no, I'm telling you based on your question, right? If she loves you, she will come back.
You were in a relationship almost 5 years and you guys broke up about 50 times.
Yeah.
Who used to come back and who used to leave? Who was wrong, who was right?
Both, but mostly she was wrong more than I.
When they got that man.
obvious, like most of the time, wow, ngoba uyazi mina ntombazane overreact, like you take everything personal and stuff. And some breakups, maybe I could say like 50%, they were unnecessary. They were
Yeah.
nothing with feelings and stuff.
Yeah.
That's stupidity.
I would like us to go back to the poetry side. Ne? So when did you start writing poetry?
So yeah, as I told you, in 2015, I wasn't really writing. I was still in church, you see. Then later, 2016, that's when like I went doing poetries, like love poetry and stuff. 2015, I was mainly on Christianity,
Yeah.
nothing else.
What inspired you to start poetry?
Oh, I was in boarding school. I didn't say because of I was bored, you see,
Yeah.
but that's why I had time.
Yeah.
Because 2015, I was staying in church, so I was always like with the
Busy with
Bible
church, yeah.
study, and then after, when they saw that I have a passion in this thing of motivating stuff, they transferred me to counseling.
Yeah.
So then I was counseling people, you see, even elder people. Especially when it comes to counseling, doesn't really need only just motivation.
Mm-hmm.
It needs like your patience, it is way like you need it. Because of people, they come with huge problems like this.
And what's the biggest problem that you've once had to work with?
Oh, from there, then I loved like interacting with people. You
Yeah.
see. So that's when like I went to when I do poetry, I went beyond Christianity. So because of I realized like most youth, even elder people, the most common thing is love, then is peace, reality
Yeah.
and stuff. That's when I moved from Christianity to love poems. Then I went like more of like poems,
So
than
your first poems, were they just poems that you kept on a paper or did you use them somehow? Your
some.
first poems.
Oh,
Because something
my
was fun.
always
Everyone was a poem writer.
exactly.
We were all
Like
poem writers, and
my
Nami, I used to write poems. Mina used to write about how I feel.
yeah. Then you leave the monotone.
I'm sure you tired, man. It was like, Pella, I think my last poem that I wrote, I was very emotional. So I wrote, while I was writing, I was crying. And then, to color, I closed the chapter because the pain I've had is written and saying story in a poem and in a story. I used to write scripts and write a poem. Yeah, yeah. I used to act out my own story and write a poem about it. So when
Yes.
your first poems first Nkrumah, when you started saying lay poem there, where did you take them or did you just
Oh,
write and keep them on
my
paper?
first love poem, like I said it on stage, it was a youth forum.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, it was there. So it was more of church, but it wasn't about Bible and stuff. So
Yeah.
like it was youth of all the branches, you see. So we were together at the Hebrew theater,
Yeah.
you see. So there were a lot of fun stuff, you see, talent show and stuff. So that's when they called my name. I didn't know. So
Mm-hmm.
they told me maybe like 5 minutes before, we're going to call you for poetry about love. So I had to
Mm-hmm.
figure something out like in that moment. You see, that's it. I said that it was a very short poem, but everybody loved it.
Yeah.
You see.
So besides poetry motivating, being able to differentiate between reality and dream, what is it that you do or what is it that you're pushing to do in the future?
Yeah, apparently I'm doing my second year in Bachelor of Business degree. At the
Mm-hmm.
same time, yeah, I've completed my course of a chef. So, by the way, I'm a professional chef.
Hey!
So, on the other side, now I'm doing a ISP, small informal business practice.
Yeah.
Oh, after I've completed both at the same year, the chef part and we call it skill development. So now I'm about to start this thing of apps,
Yeah.
cyber security. So I'm on my process of reaching. I even like got all the qualifications that they needed. So I have to do like two, three bridging course to qualify for it.
Yeah. So let's talk about you being a chef. Do you post what you cook? Do you?
Yeah, I posted like two, three times. As I told you, I'm not too much on social media.
Yeah.
So because of in our generation, we have to. I don't have a choice.
Yeah, you have to. That's why I'm asking you. Remember that we were talking about the negativity and the positivity of social media influencing. Ne? So what I would say is that now that's where positivity comes in. Ukuthi abantu babomsebenzi wakho, you can say mawuphekile, proper presentation, should isithombe, send it through your social media platforms, be noticed. Yes, enye into bengifuna ukuyisho ne. Okay, yes, we normally look at the negativity of the social media, ukuthi ubani wenzani. Lately we have people who are having pictures on social media,
Exactly.
But that's something that you as an individual, if you don't believe in the negativity, then ungazinaki. Check out on the positivity. Like you as a poet, a poem writer, a chef, professional on top of that. You should be able to mawuphekile, don't papa mkholi, you put it on side, take a pic, post, it will give you positivity. And then, well, yeah, that's all I can say because I heard you saying positivity and negativity, but I didn't hear you getting to a point where as a person who benefits positively and negatively.
Oh, all my benefits like e.g. ngale chef stuff. Yeah. My first peak, I wasn't holding any food. I was only just my chef.
Yeah.
I was in mid-rank cooker school by the way, so it's written here. Maybe you can go through my Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah.
See. So people were surprised. You a chef? Well, congratulations, chef. Just do what time they just make jokes and stuff. So that's the benefit. Like okay, you get praise from your friends, from people you don't know, especially Facebook. Some people they haven't met, you don't know.
Yeah.
You see, so it's like, no, keep it up, man. That's good work. Then some they say, I would like to test your food one day. You see? So then you get inspiration. So people they like it. So it's not only me, they realize they go in what I do. So that motivates you to wake up tomorrow and do it even better than the study.
Yeah. So as a professional chef, what are you doing now about the chefing part?
Oh, the chefing part. Actually, before when I went to that school, I wasn't ready to do this chef and stuff.
Yeah.
Just that I had the opportunity to go there. But since when I was there, people who I met when we doing that course, then they told me, once you get the certificate, there's a possibility, there's a chance, a higher chance that you might get employed in overseas and get paid in pounds and stuff. But the thing is, you have to be patient, you have to love the food. I was like, serious. Then I was like, oh, then I started being like researching more about what they were saying. So on it was our first class, by the way. On our second class, then I found out no, everything that they told me is true. Especially in UK now, they are employing like Africans who know how to cook, and Africans who can take care of their older people or the young ones. You see. So most people they've been traveling from here to UK and stuff.
Okay, so guys, before we call it a day, I'd like to ask you, what would you advise to people out there, especially on the social media platform, and about the living as a motivator, not motivator, but advise us at the end.
Like on the social media, as I said, there's a negative and a positive, and there's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah.
That's a funny fact, actually. So you, as I on this phone, that's my phone. So where I go to, you see, it depends on me.
Yeah.
So when you go to those other websites and stuff, then we say it's because of social media. It's not only social media, but we play a part there also because of the final decision that you take comes from you.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of people who have social media. but we do good things about it.
Yeah.
Like now we are doing this talent show and stuff, so that's a good thing. You're not focusing on those negative stuff about
Yeah.
those people who post their naked pics, who ask people money, who are
Yeah.
doing crime on social media. You see, so as a person, when you go to social media, you must go with the purpose. Like when I open my phone, when I go to WhatsApp, I know I have to talk to who and who and what you have to make. When you post something that you want,
Yeah.
that you like. You see, so on the positive and the negative, we choose. I could say that we choose.
Yeah.
So if you choose to go on the negative side, that's your choice. Because everybody have a choice to make.
Exactly. So you can share your social media platforms with us, and hopefully, I really advise you that every food that you cook, every plate that you plate, please take a pic of it so that people out there can see your work. That would also give you positivity because uzothola abantu abazokuqasha unexpectedly. It's a positivity too. So you can give us a social media platform so that we close it up for the viewers to see what you do.
Oh, on social media, I have on Facebook, I am Justice Ndaba, and I also have another account that says just, but you can get me
Yeah.
both of them. So, then on Twitter, I'm Justice Ndaba as well. Then on Instagram, I'm just underscore at 20. Then no, I think that's all. 'Cause
Okay,
WhatsApp,
guys, if you didn't hear, yeah, you can share your WhatsApp. You want to share WhatsApp numbers?
WhatsApp, it's too personal, but
No, you don't have to. Yabana, if you don't want it, you don't have to. It's too personal, I understand. But people can get you on your social media platforms. If you can't, if you didn't hear what he said about his social media platform, Facebook, blah, 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 you are more than welcome. You'll see the picture at the end of the video where you'll be able to read his social media platforms and check him out. And I've advised him to start plating up and shooting thingies. So for you guys to see what he's up to. And if you want to open a restaurant, please don't forget to hook him up with yourself. So for me and the crew and him, adios.